Hello there! Welcome to the stream. I am just setting up the last little bits here and then we're gonna log on. Well, I'm logging on, that's the last little bits. So how are you guys doing? Hope you're alright. We're going on to Prismarine Bay, snapshot 18W21BD, I want to say. Oh, and I have feedback. Just a second, guys. Man, technology. Shush you. Right. So I'm loading the world, guys. I'm just gonna load it, let it load. So this snapshot, guys, is not the most stable entity in the world. So if we have some crashes, that'll be why. Seems to work alright though. Seems to work alright. So let's see here. Should now have some screenage. Hopefully. Here we are. First of all, we need to probably talk a little bit about some changes that we made. I'll put a save on here. Finally. Finally put a save on here. It's the nasty. Yeah. And in case you missed my last episode, I now have an elytra and I have shiny gear as well. We're going to look at why. That boat looks awesome from a distance. Yeah. And also, if I sound a bit flustered, that's because I am. It's super hot. I think it's 25 degrees. I'm just beyond words. Yeah, so the reason I have a bit better gear now, you should have a look at these things, right? Sharpness 5, mending, infinity, mending, and sharpness 5 and efficiency 4 on the axe. Mending, mending, mending. Well, easiness stands to be found down here, where I've done a fair bit of trading. I believe we have a bit of stuff left here still. I've got some other bits and pieces here as well. Random books and things. Ooh, I need that bow. Don't know why I have that here, but I do need it. Yeah, so we have here a librarian with infinity, which is snazzy for the bowing. And then I think he has rubbish, right? But we also have another librarian with Death Strider 3, very snazzy, and Impaling 4 I'm sure is good as well. There is a mending guy here as well. Impaling 5, it's not this guy, I don't think. Sharpness 4 anyway, so I combined a couple of them. So it must be this guy that is the mending guy. Yeah, look at that, guys. So happy when I found him. And the reason I have diamond gear is because of the toolsmiths here. Efficiency 2 pickaxe. Combine a couple of times and you get an efficiency 4 pickaxe. And there's the weaponsmith here, which has looting 1. We might look into that in a little bit, right? And try and combine together a looting 3 sword. But we have an unbreaking 2 axe, which is just really super snazzy. And some bits like that. So that's how we have done. Now, in other news, I've finished off the house, the Harbour Master's quarters. So let's go and have a look at that. And in general, guys, this base is this base is starting to look really snazzy. But as somebody in my comments pointed out, these bugs, honestly, guys, these water bugs are doing my head in. This farm started working. Just want to point that out. Oh, if I can get up the ladder, please. There we go. Oh, man, sometimes it does this. There are still quirks. Okay, guys. 1.13 is not finished. Just bear that in mind, right? Right. So the fish farm started working. You can see there is actually a fish in there now. I thought there was anyway. There's a dolphin here anyway. That's the problem. The dolphins keep getting caught in here as well, and I guess they die after a while from dehydration. There's a fish there, though. I don't like that. I want them to flow. Yeah, I think the farm is working, but it's not perfect, right? Oh, he is flowing. Oh, yeah. That's the first time I've caught that on camera. I noticed that it's working because I started getting fish in here. So that's really nice. But the dolphins look funny, of course. Yeah, so I finished the house off here. A little bit on the outside. fixed my problem that I caused last time. Yeah, we fixed it, and then I put some trapdoors in front of the windows. Birch ones, they look snazzy, I think. And yeah, if we go in here, I'll show you what's going on here. We have a portal, and the pigman keeps breaking the door here. I need to put an iron door in here. But this is kind of cool though. You have the ability to look out towards the Guardian Temple here. And if we go up here instead, you can look out towards, well, towards the woods. I like it. So today, guys, we're going to go to the Nether, and we're going to try and get ourselves some wither skulls. Or at least set it up, right? But I also want to show you that I built another boat. But I didn't have enough wool to put a sail on it yet, but we'll get there soon. It's just a standard Model 1A boat. I like it though. So that's going to have a similar sail to the one we can just about make out over there. And that'll be cool. That'll be awesome. Oh yeah, and the final thing is, we need to look at the mob farm and how that's doing. Because I have been AFK a little bit. I died, but fortunately I was wise enough to not have my stuff on me. So that didn't really matter, but that's why I have no levels whatsoever. I think the farm is off now, because I get lag from it. I think redstone still needs to be severely optimized in the snapshots. Because or water updates anyway. Because I get such lag from the farm. But here we go, we have a chest now, full of stuff. This hopper is full, and we've started on the second chest. So the thing is with this mob farm, it's not super fast or anything. But it does the job. But it does do the job. Right. The Nether it is, right? And I have prepared a little bit. Ooh, it's night time. Let's go into the Harbor Masters and sleep. For I have a bed there. For I have a bed there. Wow, the chat is silent. Say hi, guys, if you're looking, you're watching. Say hi. No? No, no. Be quiet then, for Pete's sakes. Right. Yes, I have a plan for what we're going to do. Now, the thing is, we're not going to make a fancy wither killing setup or anything like that. But what I do have... because of these water bugs, I'm going to try and fly away a little bit and do this. What I do have is a bunch of materials in the form of bone meal, sand, and gravel. Let's go to the tree farm, because I mentioned last time that I have a tree farm. And I do, but I've never really shown it on camera. It's over here on this island. I used to go over here with a boat, but nowadays, that's so lost here, guys. I fly in style. Yeah, so we have the crazy turtles here. If you push them, their legs go far. So yeah, we have the tree farm over here anyway. And this is new. Podzol gets created underneath the 2x2 spruce trees. It's an interesting little thing. So what I do is I go over here and chop everything down and replant, and then I stick around in this little hut and go and do some stuff. Hey Julia, you're right. You're right. And hey Pineleaf Needles, greetings to you, sir. How are you? Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, so we have this stuff here. We're gonna make white concrete en masse, because we want to basically have a white area in the nether fortress. Can I please speak properly? And the reason we want to have a white area, guys, is because it's so much easier to see the wither skeletons when it's white around them. That's the whole thing, that's the whole idea. Sleepy Sunday afternoon. Ooh, it's 9 o'clock in the evening here, man. And yeah, this little pool is very, very fun for the dolphins, apparently. They're always in here. Yep, you heard him. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a big old tower And then we're gonna go down to the bottom and chop it out. I don't want to go too fancy here with a concrete maker or anything like that. I think that's a bit over the top. And besides, they never really work for me anyway. They always spread the concrete around everywhere, and it's all a hassle. So we'll do a couple of stacks anyway, and tuck the rest away. And then we'll see how far that goes for us. Now the nether fortress that I've found isn't great, but I was over there flattening a part of it out earlier on today. A couple of spawned, and I got a fair bit of magma cream, so I've been managing to make quite a few fire resistance potions, which is very lovely for the work we're about to undertake. Let's see, let's do 2 stacks then and see if we feel that that's enough. Whee! So many dolphins now, and they keep getting up on land as well. I've had some hilarious episodes here with that stuff. So my pickaxe is not efficiency 5 or anything like that, so it's gonna take a little while. This sleepy Sunday afternoon. Yeah, the dolphins like to play with blocks. I don't know if you've seen that, but they play with them so much now that they just basically went up on land. Look at this. He's on land. They're both on land, in point of fact. Get in the water with you. You're gonna die. Thank goodness. Yeah. They're a bit daft, to summarize. He's gonna die, because he takes damage from the concrete as well when it's falling on his head. Sorry, mate. The bowels of industry has arrived to the island. You have to evolve or perish, okay? Evolve or perish. Yeah, there are so many dolphins, which is kind of silly. Honestly, mate. Don't get it. No! He's too interested in the blocks. Curiosity killed the cats. That's how it is. Yeah, I want to have a beacon, guys. That's the long and short of it, by the way. And the reason for my wanting a beacon is that I want to finally get going with the ocean monument and clearing that out. That's the whole reason, really. So I'm missing some blocks here, Mr. Dolphin. Thank you. Still missing some blocks. Probably need to do something here. See, you got them. Give me... No! Okay, you still have one, I know it. Thank you. The turtles are watching. Let's do this again, it's funny. Yay! Alright, let's do 2 more stacks, right? That should be enough to get a start going anyway. And let's see here, let's not put it on a too deep thing. Yeah, I had a crazy... I've had several occasions of crazy dolphins being far up on the land as well, because I think they jump out of the water and then land like quite far up on the beach, and then they can't find their way back, and for some reason they die. I mean, it's not like they're breathing water, so that's not it, but I suppose they dehydrate. Flappy Turtle dancing is hilarious. Yes, I agree, it is. That alone is reason good enough to add turtles to the game, to be honest. I've yet to see them lay eggs though, it's really weird. It's like, I thought they were gonna lay eggs on the beach where they're now laying about. You can see them down there. But no, I haven't seen any such thing going on. Not at all. So that's a bit weird. Also, there's another quirk with this place. I'll show you this in a second, I think. Especially if we get a night here soon. Alright, it's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the day, guys. See if we can see it now. Yeah, look at all these dolphins! Insane amounts. Honestly. What is going on with that? Look. Wow. That must be a little bit buggy, honestly, guys. It's not quite right. Newbie Swede. We are parachuting. Now we're going to the nether, man. But to build a little wither helper platform thing. But I'm getting some concrete first, and that's all. And I'm sort of showing around a few things. Say he died there. There are so many of them around that I can't really be bothered to even get upset anymore. But yeah, since last time I streamed on here, if you don't look at the episodes, a lot of things have happened. For instance, gotten on the right try, yes. I hope the quality is better today, Newbie Swede. I looked at it, and you can obviously set the quality, so try and set it higher and see if that works. Have you been feeding the turtles seagrass? No, I have done no such thing. Is that what you need to do? I haven't kept up with all the latest in turtle feeding news. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Okay, well I might build a farm out here then for them, because there's plenty of them. Hopefully I can keep all the dolphins as well, or most of them anyway. But of course, if you guys keep doing that, that's not going to happen, is it? Stupid idiots. So yeah, no one is up on land now, dancing away. He likes the music. Get in the water, you. And I got all my blocks back. Okay, so we have 4 stacks. Let's say that that's enough. Actually, we can build with the powder as well, but I thought I would be a little bit serious here and not just be lazy. So there we go. We have that sorted. Let's fly back. Oh, okay. Let's try the seagrass thing first, though. Or kelp. Kelp. Now stop playing with my stuff, man. It's like a whole... Yeah, it must be. There are way too many dolphins here, guys. That's gotta be a bug. Right, let's try this then. Quality good butter leg. You're not eating it. Seagrass. You said seagrass, not kelp. So let's see if we can see. Let's see what we can see. Man, I have depth strider on my boots now, and this is just so quick. It's not even funny. And then there are some light glitches here, I think. But there ain't no seagrass here. Yeah, look at all these water bugs, guys. Ridiculous. I need to get up to the surface here. Woo! No seagrass to be seen. I'll try that later then. Let's go and see what we have going on in the nether. The nether. Yeah, first of all, I made a portal in the Harbour Master's quarters. So let's try that one out. And I shall show you where that leads. Let's see here. It's in here. By the way, guys, today is a bit of a shorter stream, okay? Because I am going to Sweden tomorrow. Right, so it's down there. A normal portal is up there, and the portal to the end is there. Alright? No, sorry, the portal to the desert. No, jungle is there. And the portal to the end is a little bit away. A little ways away. Over this here general direction. Fairly hazardous path, but we'll be alright. And no, I'm not going to fly. I do have food, I trust. Yes, I do. Right, yeah, so then you go down here, and then you go through these tunnels, and you should arrive at your destination. I obviously need to fix this up, but that's a later question. Why am I going this way, by the way? I'm going the wrong way. We're not going to the end. That was a long time ago we went to the end. We're going to the Nether Fortress. I'm so dizzy. Oh, and also I forgot something. I forgot to bring my fire resistance potions. So we'll go and get them as well before we do anything else. Sorry guys, being a bit dizzy. Yeah, so a shorter stream. We're probably going to keep going for around about 50 more minutes or so. Because then I need to go and catch up on my sleep, my beauty sleep. Because this is just dangerous stuff. Do I have any sort of block? Oh yeah. We are leaving at 5 in the morning. No, we're leaving at 3 in the morning. Let's go back here. Actually, let's go back through the new portal. It's closer. Hello there. So many pigmen here. Many more pigmen than dolphins. Right. Quickly. Potion of fire resistance. I made an entire chakra box with these things. So let's bring a couple. That should do. And now let's remember and remind me if I forget that we're going to the Nether Fortress and nowhere else. Whew, man, it is so hot, guys. It's way too hot. It's like 26 degrees or something like that. Way too hot for a simple Swede such as myself. I need some ice and snow, please. Right, so I'm gonna be a little bit brave here. Let's find those rockets. I'm probably gonna get lost now, guys. Yeah, I'm lost. That wasn't very clever, was it? Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and fly back then, I think. Unless we can see some torches somewhere. Torches. Torches. And I keep wanting Optifine, but I don't. There's just no Optifine, is there? Right, how about here? No? Okay. Took me 2 seconds to get lost. That is noobish, if ever I witnessed it, guys. And a lot of soul sand. Fields of it, in fact. And I want to build a pretty big netherwart farm soon, I think. Ow. Because if I want to use netherwart blocks, which I do want to do. Okay, this is better. I see the path, at least. Okay, so from here I should be able to see the next thing. Is it really up there? I don't think so. Well, let's go back. Yeah, if I want to use red nether brick, which I do, and I want to use nether wart blocks, which I also do, then I need a big nether wart farm, is what I'm saying. That's the thing. So this should be back, yeah, okay. Let's just walk there, guys. I just wanted to fly in the nether. I'm just so happy about my elytra. It's way too hot here as well, not helping with the sleepy thing for sure. It really isn't. I find it extremely hard to sleep before 2 o'clock when it's like this, you know. And I find it even harder to concentrate on things such as work or yeah, anything really that requires any sort of concentration. Such as streaming. But this is fun though, so that's easier. Alright, it should be up here. Indeed. Indeed. Right. So, the plan here is first of all to make a flat surface, which I have actually already done. And that's made out of nether brick. But I can go back and change that later if I don't feel that it's white enough. And the reason I want it white, in case you missed that, is because it's much easier to see the mobs when it's white, because the nether has really low contrast, and so yeah, you need to sort of have something that stands out. Yay! Honestly though, guys, I have fire protection. You guys can't really do much at all in the ways of harm to me. Sure, I fired an arrow. Yeah, so this is our area. It's now nicely lit up as well. So thank you, guys. And yeah, as you can see here, I tried with the diorite because I had some in my inventory, but I of course don't have enough diorite to do this. Plus, it is not as white as white concrete. Oh man, you scared me. So we're gonna basically try and make a border here. I think 3 high, and then a roof on top of that to avoid ghasts. And this is our wither killing area. So what I do is I run around here until there are some spawns, which there are now, for instance. And then I basically run back to, if it's wither skeletons anyway, or blazes, I run back to safety, and then they follow me, and then I kill them. Of course I want a looting sword for this ideally, which I don't have, but we do have that looting one guy, the villager, so maybe I can make one. Yeah, this happened a lot. This seems to be a prime area for slime spawning. So I got I think 20 odd magma cream left still, even though I made a whole chest of these things. These things meaning fire resistance potions. Alright, so it's gonna go to there, and then of course it's gonna come around this way as well. And I want to probably make this whole area white in the end, right? But for now, I'm happy if we can get the walls done. Honestly, did I pick out one stack? So yeah, something like this. And then I can go on and slab things. More and more as I go on. But there is a problem, and that is that over in this direction here, I want to have something else going on. I think it's in this direction. Yeah. There is a blaze spawner here, and just a tiny little bit away, over here, there is another blaze spawner. Yeah. So I want to make a double blaze spawner at some point as well in this world. And that might interfere with this stuff, who knows. More magma creams. Honestly, guys. I am happy to see you, before I need your cream. Did I say more magma creams? See, I see the goal here. More magma cubes, I mean. That will give me lots of cream. For I like cream in the mornings with my berries. Yep, that's how I roll. Cream and berries. Out of the way, mate. We got construction going on here. Yeah, so of course I should have made more concrete powder into concrete, shouldn't I? Because I can't do it in here, can I? Or does it work with lava? That's an interesting question. In fact, I know the answer. It does work with lava. Or used to, anyway. Used to work with lava. Up, up, up. Who put the fire here? Like I said, it's way too hot. That cobbled wall can stay for now. We might actually make some little experiments here with the lava and concrete in a minute then. Guys, this guy... Don't jump! Don't do it! Seriously, guys, don't do it. He'll be fine. He was just a stunt man. More magma cubes. Well, just this is a good start for keeping the worst of the ghast stuff away. And I guess this is the way we should go for the third layer. Because we have to pick now before we can make more concrete plans, as we say. But a massive amount of concrete is going to go into the roof as well, I guess. Although I could make that cobble, I suppose. You know what we're going to do? We're going to fill this in with this stuff. It's not worse. In fact, it's probably better in some ways. It's just that it doesn't have the same blast resistance. So that's a nice start. Now what am I going to do? Because now I can't use it for the roof. Okay, well let's go and see if this still works with the lava then, I suppose. Let's take these out. Or extinguish them, as we say. Yeah, my point with all of these little farms that I keep doing is that when you do things for your own personal single-player world, you don't have to go and do massive builds, guys. You can do the little farms, and they will suffice. And you can do the uncomplicated farms, and they will be more than enough for your humble single-player needs. That's actually why I started this series in the first place. Well, it's why I started playing single-player on YouTube, because I wanted. One of the reasons was I wanted to get away from the idea that you have to have like the latest here it goes, the latest Tango Tech farm going on just because you needed some wither skulls or things like that, things of that nature. You don't. Also, another reason I started the channel is that I wanted to show that you can make farms that are beautiful. They don't have to be uggers just because they're farms. Yeah, so behold the power of concrete. Of course I need to harvest this as well, somehow. In fact, let's try and... Just use up the concrete though. That's the only problem. Sorry, not the concrete, the other thing. The lava. So... you can't really do this en masse, I guess, in the nether. But you can do a little bit. And let's try and do it with the flowing lava. I think it should work. which means that now we have a concrete factory here, albeit a very unsafe one, of course. Why is it not flowing this way? That's what I want to know. And of course, fire resistance is imperative here. But this is pretty snazzy, I think, and I haven't really seen anybody commenting on the fact that you can do this, because you will lose some blocks to the lava, no doubt. Come on. Oops. Hello. Why are you... Oh, okay, yeah. I see. It's getting a bit hot here. Well, let's do this stack anyway and see how many we lost. I know I've lost a couple already. Sebast! Hey man! Welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. I hope you're alright, man. We're in the nether making some concrete here with the lava. Because we're building a little nether wither skull doohickey over here. Wither skull doohickey. So how many blocks did I get from that? Yeah. So you lose a few. That's the long and short of it. But if you're in desperate need, guys, that's the way to do it. No. Ooh. Yeah, I wish it was not so warm. But we have some friends here. I like it. Hello, guy. Drop a skull, man. You got to hit me, so now you need to drop a skull. Walker girl, hey, and welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I best eat, I think, and wait. The new regen rules are kind of weird, to be honest. Guy with the bow. Away with you. Away with you on your bow. And then we have the fire gang over there. Oh man, there's a lot of skeletons here. That's nice. Boy, do I wish I had a looting sword now. Are you coming? Or you just stand around like a lemon? Hello, hello. Ow. Can I shoot those guys? Oh, I died. Why did I die? I withered it away. Now we need to run, guys. Run. Yeah, it's risky if you don't have fire resistance, Julia. That's for sure. But it so happens I do, so I'm alright. That's not what killed me though. The wither effect killed me. And so what you can say about that is I need to pay attention, don't I? When I was building this initial little platform that we stepped out into, a skeleton spawned, shot at me, but hit a pigman. Thus, run Forest run indeed, yeah. Thus angering the pigments at me. But actually I managed to survive that, so this is actually the first time I've died out there. And that's not good. It's unfun. We should be alright though, unless somebody has picked up my stuff out there. Think zombie pigmen can pick up stuff, so I hope they don't. Although I would like to see a zombie pigman with an elytra flying around the place. I would actually go and find myself a new elytra if that happened, name tag him and call it a day. Right. It's up here. Oh man. I wish I had a cool bag to live in, honestly. Good night, Svast. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you later, man. And sleep well. Sleep well and prosper, as they say in Vulcan. Now, let's run for it, guys. Oh, I got my legs and my elytra. That's the most important thing, to be honest. And the shield, which I probably should use, to be honest, as well. And that was my sword, I believe. We have the shulker box. And we have some food and rockets. Yeah, we're good, guys. Ooh. Very exciting times. Adios, amigos. Donde está el lavanderia? That's what I say when somebody tells me something in Spanish. You there. And you. Don't come here and rain on my parade. Let's see here. Did anybody drop anything sensible? No, they didn't. But you did. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your cream contribution. Yeah, so I said that I wanted to make beautiful farms. I am not referring to any nether related farms as of yet. First thing you gotta do, guys, is you have to have something that works, honestly, guys. So this is gonna look rubbish, but it's gonna work, which is all I really ask for at this stage. And the reason I put a lid on it is to prevent ghasts from making my life miserable. Because normally you don't really need to do that. Also, it's easier to control the magma cubes. Yes, we have friends. Friends, countrymen, come here and I will kill you. Drop a skull. Yeah, I don't want to hit you. You're off limits, man. And then the blazes despawned. I find them very erratic and weird. Also, I find blazes to be a cheaty mob. They fire from much farther away than their sound goes. At least ghasts are honest like that, yeah? And we have more spawns. See, this is a good area for this sort of stuff. This is a good area. Well, can make a coal farm. Alright, so we probably need to get more blocks in order before we can cover this stuff. Maybe we should go and do some of that now. We can at least go and get cobble, so we can have a cobble roof for now, and then I can change it out later. Yeah, I know, right? It has to be my elytra, right? It can't be somebody else's. I couldn't, like, give them an elytra as a gift or anything. That wouldn't do. You have to see them using my elytra, don't you? Grumble. That reminds me of my kids, actually. They have started to get into an age where everything is a flippin' fight. And everything has to be fair. And their fair is not the same as their brothers or sisters' fair. And so we end up with these massive arguments between them. I mean, we just kick back and relax when they do it, but unless they start fighting, which they also do. They seem to have no limit as to what they can do. They can easily start a fight over something, an actually physical fight, because my daughter can still keep up with my son, and that's gonna change later, I think, because boys just suddenly become really strong at some point. But for now they keep up and they fight, like they will wrestle, and for real, and they're really angry with each other. Over something like, okay, you've had 5 more minutes of Xbox than I have had now, and stuff like that. And that's something worth fighting for them. I find that really quirky, just so you know. Okay, suddenly I'm lost. Where am I now? I came up here. I'm sure it's this way. Oh yeah, it's this way. Yep. Now I know where I'm at. And I have no torches. Yeah, it would be cool if mob AI could use more blocks or more things. So if you give a pigman a bow, he would shoot at you and stuff like that. And also maybe even use the elytra to glide around and stuff like that. That would be cool in my opinion. That would be a worthy expansion to the AI. Bridge of Marius, guys. If you want to have a named object in the world, be as cool as Marius and comment on my videos, be engaged and interested in what I'm doing and stuff like that. Of course, you can't choose if you're interested in what I'm doing. So I assume, because you're watching the stream, you are. Just be vocal about it is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about that. So here we go. Let's make this up, I suppose. And then bring a bunch of cobble as well. Alright, now I'm going to become the squid killer here as well, aren't I? Yeah, you see it down there. All the little bubbles down there. They're spreading everywhere now. It used to be only in certain irritating places, right? But now it's just all over the bottom. And I think mobs spawn in them as well, because some of them are too high. Too high. As in 2 blocks high. Yeah, that's an adventure, eh? Yeah, it is. It is. It's great fun, honestly. But I mean, I'm a big believer in that they need to learn to sort out their own differences. But we do, of course, mediate. I'm not saying we don't. But they do need to be self-sufficient and stuff like that, so I try not to meddle too much in their business. Because honestly, it's not my problem, or it's not my... that's the wrong word. It's not my place to say who's had the most Xbox time. If all they can do is go and look at the clock and things like that, and I might even know who's had the most Xbox time, but they need to argue for their thing as well, don't they? So they need to learn how to actually have an argument without it resulting in fist fights. That's how I see it. Yes. Okay. You guys, stay away now, okay? Because otherwise you'll drown. Honestly, no! I said stay away! You're such idiots. Okay, now they're all dying here. I hope there isn't something like a dolphin rep in the game, so that they're now gonna hate me for somehow getting in the way of their fun. It's hard to be a parent, Julia, because I was a single child, and now I have 4 children myself. So I have never experienced this whole arguing with your sister and brother lark, yeah? So I don't know how my parents would have handled that, but I handle it by trying to mediate if they upset each other too much, but other than that, letting them argue. And if they become upset and come to me, I will go through the argument with them and try and teach them how to argue better in the future, in a civilized manner. How to argue in a civilized manner in the future. That's all I do. We're done, apparently. I have a feeling that I have nowhere near the amount of blocks I should have. Yes, they're spread out all over the place. I blame the dolphin. Hashtag blame the dolphins. That's what I do. See, they're chasing the blocks around like mad. Can you let go of my stuff, guys? Honestly. No, it's mine. No, it's mine. Okay? Mine? Oh man, the dolphins give you a speed increase as well, which is quite amazing. Right. There's more floating blocks here. Yeah, that's roughly what I had. You can keep the rest, guys. Cobble. Let's go over to the mob farm and get cobble. Because I know I have chests upon chests there from digging that thing out. What did I do with my charcoal box? No. Did I not get that back, or did I leave it in the nether? I might have left it. Well, we're gonna have to just do what we can here now then, aren't we? They're flipping swords. I was the oldest of 4, and I have 3 of my own. That's not real training for parenthood. There really isn't. It's all about who you are as a person. That's what it is. Because it gets so raw and so personal. You can be an awesome person at work, and you can become a really bad parent, or you can be crap at your job, and you can come home and be an amazing parent. It's just there is no relationship between being a parent and being any other thing that you are in your life, because you are the closest to anyone, to your kids. Your kids are the closest people to you. They're pretty much yourself, well, at least when they're young, right? And so you become completely unhinged with them, if that makes any sense. You're just yourself, because if you're not, then it's just it's weird. Then you would, I suppose, view parenthood as a job or something like that. But there are no restraints when it comes to your kids, because you are just yourself. So they bring out the absolute worst in you, but also the absolute best in you. That's how it functions in my experience. So that's why it's hard, because you get this super wide range of communication or of emotions towards them. Common sense and love and a really good sense of humor, yes, indeed. It does help, because they are gonna do things that will infuriate you. Like massively. I have never been so angry with anybody in my entire life as I have been with my kids. And you have to not resort to violence or anything like that. You have to be really careful. So it's hard. It's important to be able to go away. Just walk away. Man, I want this group here. How did he hit me? Let's actually eat before we do anything else now, so we don't go and die again. Right, what you doing here, man? I don't like you. Go away. Go away, mate. Alright. Hello. Ay, 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 ay. That was a surprise to me. Whew! Right, let's drink up, guys. Bottoms up. Let's go and sort these fire dudes out while pulling some more other dudes here. Do you not like to engage in... like, what? Why aren't you coming here? Hello. That's a good wither skeleton. That's a bad wither skeleton. I know what gets me all the time is that there is an extra wall here, which honestly I probably should fix. Yeah. Well, that's really a lot of people here. Hello. Drop a skull, you donut. Supposed to drop a skull. I'll die again! Oh my god. Clearly underestimating the weather effect. Right. Corpse run number 2. It's the heat, guys. That's what it is. Also, I'm not very careful. All right. Yeah, so the reason this stream is going to end in 15 minutes is that we are going to Sweden for the half term. Summer half term, I suppose it's called. Actually, speaking of the kids, we're not taking them with us for once. Yeah, there's the story behind this. We normally try and go in the summer half term. Then we go next time in August. First we go in February, then we go in summer half term, and then we go in August, and then we try and go in November as well, or something like that. And this time, back in October or November, when we were trying to book these tickets for this half term, they were so incredibly pricey that we just said, like, okay, look, we'll skip this trip. We'll just have to go in August instead, and maybe stay a couple of days longer or something like that. And that was fine. And then later on, my wife, just a couple of weeks ago, found cheap tickets, right? And we could have all gone, except there is a problem. They are from tomorrow, so Monday, and we're leaving here at 3 in the morning, guys. So you can imagine having the kids getting up at that hour, getting in the car, driving for a couple hours, and then sitting at the airport and all that stuff, right? Not very fun. Oh man, he's taking my shield. Okay, so they do use some equipment. That's funny, that is. And again, I think I have my stuff. Although I might have lost that charcoal box. I don't know where that would be. Yeah, I've lost the charcoal box. Actually, it's a little bit annoying. Why can't I pick it up? Oh, because my inventory is full. Yeah, so we basically decided that we're gonna go, just me and my wife and our oldest daughter. Because it's home Wednesday, right? So it would just be a short, very short trip. And I don't think the kids would enjoy it because they would... Yes, it will drop. But I don't have any milk. But I should have brought some probably. So I'm not wrong about that. My biggest problem is these guys actually. Yeah, so hence it's us, just us. Hello, dude. Come here then. No, 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 no. He angered the pigman. I'm sure of it. Yes, he did. Oh, you're such an idiot. Can't bring them anywhere, these skeletons. And if he didn't do it, I now did it. Alright. Let's just have a bit of a pork shopping session here then. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think there are too many pigmen. I'm gonna have to shoot these guys now because I don't know that there aren't any more pigmen. Let's just get at it. I have fire resistance so they can shoot me how much they want. I don't care. I don't give a toss, as they say in England. You know what? I should really have slabs in the roof as well, and not blocks, because you can see there are pigmen spawning up on top of the thing as well, the farm, as it were. Well, that's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Somebody got angry now. Pigman. Well, if nothing else, they will get angry from that, won't they? I just shot one. That was an honest mistake, dudes. Didn't mean that. Sorry. Apologies. Can I replace your loss in some manner and give you a gold nugget? Okay, you there. Stop shooting. Is it safe? Are there any skulls? Stop it. There are no skulls. Alright. Fair enough. So yeah, I should really honestly have slabs on the lower half here. Let's actually do that, because that is such a much better idea than anything I've ever thought of before in my life, pretty much. So let's see. So they would be like this, right? I thought I heard dudes complaining here. Keisha Fielden, hey, hey, hey. You say? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're alright. That's a bit of a bummer that I lost that shulker box, to be honest. But it's not the end of the world. Didn't contain too much stuff. Hello. Yeah, what you do get, you get away from the jumping bit with these big slimes when you have a little bit of a roof as well. So that's another reason, apart from anti-ghast measures. What are you doing? I am out in the nether, building a little wither killing area here. But it seems like mostly I find other things, such as blazes, to kill so far. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Also, we have found no skulls yet, which is a bit of a shame, to be perfectly honest. But I don't have any looting on my sword, so I guess it's kind of natural. I'm not complaining too much about it. I'm just complaining a little bit. Okay. Honestly, these stupid swords and that do my head in. Do my head in. Just putting a little roof on this thing now, Keisha. And also we keep dying as well. Did I mention that? Damn it! Yeah. Repeat indeed. And also, hello Sadis. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're alright. Okay, well this is gonna be the last corpse run we make, guys. Because then we're gonna have to finish it up. And hopefully we can get our stuff back. Mainly intact. And we're gonna have to continue with the farm some other time. I think I might spend a little time on in the next episode finishing it up and maybe making it a little bit prettier as well. Because once there's a roof on it, it's not too much of a big deal to prettify it. But yeah, things have an alarming spawn rate out there, which is good in general, but it's bad when I'm building it. Bad when I'm building it. So yeah, I am going to now, in a couple of minutes here, go and pack my bag, find my passport, and find the keys to my Swedish car, and my Swedish wallet I'm gonna find, and my Swedish bus pass, and the keys to my parents' house, and some bits like that. And then we're gonna bring a bunch of books with us as well, because we are slowly but surely moving things that are like small and not necessarily needed every day over to Sweden, because we are moving to Sweden in a couple of years. Ouch again, Julia. I couldn't agree more. I'm getting tired of dying here. I don't know what is going on with that. It's like the wither effect is more severe than it usually is, or something like that. Maybe they've tweaked it. Who knows? Oh man, this is going to be fun. Alright, watch me do this for a minute now or two. Is it quicker to do the netherrack? That's the question. No, that's not. Let me in! Let me in! I also have to do 2 blocks, just so you know. Get away from my stuff, you idiots. No. Get some stuff, run away. Get some stuff, run away. Hopefully I got my pick now. So I just put a block in my way. I'm gonna die again if I don't eat. Let's eat. Oh my days. What a session. Okay, let's put some rubbish out here now. I didn't pick up my pick, guys. I am such a noob. Well, that's random, of course, but I hope they found it. But it's not so bad now if I lose my pick, because I have a way to replenish it. Yeah, that's the key to successful Minecraft survival. Have ways to replenish your gear. Okay. I'm gonna die. There's my pick. I need it. I know I got the wither. I need to get into safety. Then I need to eat like a donut. And now I have my bow and I have my pick. And I'm happy. I am joyous. Man alive. Okay, let's kill these two and then we finish the stream. This guy is gonna have a skeleton. Skull. You look like you have a head, okay? No, you're a rubbish skeleton. Bad skeleton. Alright, guys. Let's just put that there. Thank you very much for joining me in the stream today, guys. And have a great half term, if you have such things. You see that magma cube over there is trying to peek in, trying to get in. And I will see you. Oh yeah, I should say this, by the way, guys. It's not like the channel's going away just because I'm going away. No, 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 no. The channel has some videos queued up for you, and it should be all good fun. So I will see you on the other side of this little holiday, and have a good time. Bye!